Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with a forecast for you for the first 2 weeks of January 2019. Happy New Year! So this is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. You can watch this if you're dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, if your Venus is in Pisces, Mars in Pisces, whatever you want to watch. And I'm doing things differently. I will be pulling one card to serve as the overall theme and guidance for the time that we're looking at, and then pull a few cards for your work sector. Now that includes your job, your money, your studies, your anything to do with paperwork, documentation, visa, permits, that sort of energy, your own business, wherever your money goes or comes from, okay? And then a few different cards for your emotional life and love life, and that's if you're single, if you're coupled up, or whatever it is that's triggering your emotional life during this time that you may need guidance with. Keep an open mind, as always, these are general. And thank you very much for all your wonderful support. Have a happy new year once again. Special thank you to my patrons. If you're interested in private readings or you want to look at the special currently running, you want to become a patron, all of that is down below. Okay, so all that being said, let's see overall energy for Pisces, Sun and Rising for the first 2 weeks of January 2019. And this is, okay, 9 of Cups. And this is the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck. It's actually one of my favorites. Okay, so I'm using it for the fishies because I'm a Pisces as well. Don't tell anyone that I'm giving Pisces special treatment. Well, it's not really special treatment because all my decks are my babies, but this is one that I always love. So, work life, financial life for Pisces for, okay, the first 2 weeks of January 2019. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the overall energy first and then go into the rest of the cards here. So, overall energy, 9 of Cups. Best thing. Now, this is wish fulfillment. Now, the wish fulfillment thing. When I say a wish is coming true, that doesn't mean sit back, wait for it, okay? With the 9 of Cups, with any other kind of wish card in the deck, okay, there's work that needs to go into it. So it's not just sitting down and wishing for stuff and you're getting it. And a lot of you may know this already, but for those of you who are new or unsure of why people say, oh, a wish is coming true and then it's not coming true, it needs some work. So whether that means get started working towards this now and it will come true, or usually what it means is you've already put in the work, whether it's actually doing something towards it or just praying for it, envisioning it, meditating, using affirmations for it, okay, trying to manifest it. That's also work. It also counts. That is what is coming through because it's a 9, so it's a completion of something. Yeah, it's the result of something, but we need to have put in the work beforehand. So that's what that talks about. So whatever has been a process is coming to completion. It's coming to a positive conclusion. It feels like finally this has come true. Okay, so that's what this is. The 9 of Cups is also yes answers, so approvals, permits, visas, grants, mortgages, loans, anything like that, okay? It's a yes answer because, again, the work was done beforehand. And as advice for the time that we're looking at, the 9 of Cups says do not settle. This is not the time to settle. This is not the time to compromise. This is not the time to accept less than what you know you want, okay? So that could apply with relationships, with job, with what you're searching for, what you're trying to get started, doesn't matter. It's saying go big or go home. Ask for what you're worth. If someone's not giving you what you're worth, then they don't need to be in your life. It's as simple as that. Not necessarily easy, but it is simple, okay? So stuff like that, that could be on the mind during this time. So let's look at the rest of our cards for work. No, that was all it flipped over. Okay, so for career, finances, business, studies, we have the Emperor. We have the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Swords, the Hermit, King of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. Okay, so for some, permits or visas or citizenship or residence type of paperwork is coming through. And now you get to move, now you get to relocate, now you get to buy a place or do whatever you have been waiting to do. I feel like if it's with 2 4s, they're both talking about waiting. It's been going on for 4 weeks, going back 4 years for some. It may have required several attempts at this, and that's why it feels like such a wish come true, okay? But it's coming through, you get to move on. The 8 of Cups is something where we leave behind something that we're done with. We've been done with for a while. We're ready for something new, but it's something more than, okay? So it's ascension, it's going up a level. It can talk about travel, it can talk about moving, it can talk about moving overseas, moving abroad with this energy as well. For others, this can be about getting the job, getting the dream job, and now we can move on from, again, a job that was just a job, right? The 9 of Cups is something that really makes us happy, really fulfills us. For others, this is a yes towards promotion, advancement, becoming permanent, because the 9 of Cups follows the 8 of Cups, so that's what the wish is about. And so there's conversation with the boss, with the Emperor, for them to tell you, well done, good job, trial period over, that may have been 4 weeks here, and you've done a really good job, we're very impressed with you, this is what we're willing to offer you. And it may be something more than you had anticipated. This could be like a surprise coming out of the blue, someone saying, hey, I'm really impressed with your work, I've been really watching, paying attention to what you're doing, how you're doing, I'm really impressed, I want to offer you this job, I want to offer you this additional responsibility and perks, I want to make you permanent right now, and so on and so forth, okay? So that kind of conversation is happening within the next couple of weeks, so the first 2 weeks of January, so that is really good. It may come with additional training with the Hermit, it may come with additional things you have to learn, new systems, software, how you do things, responsibilities, what's expected, that sort of thing. But it is definitely moving up, it's advancement, okay? It's progress here, really, really beautiful. Good news coming through in terms of money and mortgages and loans again. Good news coming through in terms of insurance claims is what I'm getting, especially with health-related situations, so medical insurance. For others of you, I feel like this is something that you've been investing in when it comes to your health and well-being, so that's where your money's gone into, that's what you've invested in, and you've reached your goals. So whether this is the doctor told you you're really going to have to cut down on this and this and this, and then you've invested money in a gym, or you've invested money in some sort of other kind of health club, then they're saying, good job, it's paying off, and you're done with an issue, with a health issue, you don't have to go back to it, or you don't have to have surgery. You don't have to have the procedure now. Okay, and again, it's coming up in this sector because money has gone into that. Let's see what else we're getting here. Getting the job, whether you've been looking for a job or you've been in a job but you were looking for another one, getting the job is coming through. I feel like it's something where it took a long time to hear back from these people. Because there was either a lot of applicants, so it took them time to narrow things down and then assess everything and everyone and so on, or it's a very, very big company, so things just take time, okay? But you might have been waiting for this for 4 weeks now, or this is the 4th week when you're getting the answer or the feedback from them or the offer from them, okay? Waiting for results, whether that's with medical exams or tests of any other kind or exams of any other kind. You've been waiting for the results, they're coming through. And it's like a big green light, go, go, go. So I'm seeing the Emperor is Mars, and you've got the King of Wands as well, also fire energy. So things picking up speed. Absolutely, you're gonna have to hit the ground running with this. But that's okay, because you've spent so much time waiting for it that you've thought about what I would do if I would get it, and so you already have an idea of what you want to do, so you can hit the ground running. An apprenticeship or a temporary position might be turning permanent during this time, so that's good, that's very good. Okay, let's have a look at your emotional life and love life for Pisces, and this is the Albino Weight tarot deck. Another deck that I really enjoy using. So, emotional life and love life for Pisces for the first couple of weeks of January 2019. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay. Oh boy. We've got 3 tens, and an ace. Okay, so 10 of swords, ace of pentacles, 10 of wands, 10 of pentacles, the moon, and the knight of pentacles. So here's what I'm seeing. There's a few things coming through, so let me just get organized. The ending of a situation that has been a very, very heavy burden. It's been on again, off again for so many times that it's left you numb. It's putting an end to it, or I do feel like someone's moving out. It's not just the emotional detachment, there's a physical end to it. There's a little break in between, and then there's a starting over, but it's different. Something's different about this starting over. It's more down to earth, it's practical, it's concrete. It can last the distance, it can go the distance this time. Okay, I feel that before there was, you know, you got along very well with communication and you had that intellectual connection, very interesting conversations, and that's what, you know, brought you together, and you like the same things and reading and stuff like that. Okay, but that wasn't enough. Then there was a lot of passion. Okay, there's a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry there, having a lot of fun together, all sorts of fun, not, you know, just the passionate romantic in the bedroom type of fun, all sorts of fun, just getting along, just enjoying the same things, traveling and that sort of thing. Okay, but again, that wasn't enough. It turned into a burden. This time when it comes back around, it's practical, it can last, it has everything it needs to last in the real world, is what I'm getting here. Okay, with that ace of pentacles, it can take you to the happily ever after. There is confusion of, should I trust this? Should I give it yet another chance? But I feel with the Knight of Pentacles, it's again reinforced that it's more practical energy this time to this relationship. It's down to earth, it's real. Not necessarily boring, but it's something you can count on. It's something that lasts in the real world. Okay? With the Knight of Pentacles, and it would mean truly moving forward with the Knight of Pentacles. If you gave it a chance with that Ace of Pentacles, it would truly talk about making progress, really moving forward, not one step forward, 2 steps back, and then becoming a burden again. So that's good. That's really good. Now it's up to you to decide. Do you trust it? Do you want to give it another chance? How do you feel about this? You may need some time to yourself to clear your head, to clear your energy. Pray on it, meditate on it. Clear your head, because there has been a lot of confusion because it's happened so many times, or because the ending was so difficult. There is confusion, so take some time to clear your head, to decide how you really feel and what you really want to do about this. Okay, if you can give it another chance, because sometimes we may want to, but we just don't have the energy, so we have nothing else to invest in it to help it grow, you know what I mean? So maybe sometimes it's best to take a step back and just let it rest, get your energy back, and then reassess, then go back and see if that's possible. But there's a definite ending of a type of outcome to that relationship that always got to that. Tried different approaches and it always got to that, and now it's like you got to the approach of something that's real, that's concrete, that's practical, that you're on the same page with. And so there may be a break, there may be a separation, maybe the ending already happened, and then the next couple of weeks there's the new beginning with this energy. Maybe the ending happened last October, okay, 10 weeks ago, something along those lines. And now it's, okay, how do we feel? How do we still feel about it? Because it's still in the time of Capricorn, okay, which is up to close to the end of January that this is happening. For others of you, these are with two different people. So there was an ending. The ending, okay, so for some there was an ending. You've taken the time to heal, to recover, and then there's an earth sign that's coming through, a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn, and they're offering you everything that you ever wanted. And in that case, it's very important to be yourself, not to hold back, not to have secrets from this person, because they will see that, they will see through that, and they will think you're not interested in your playing games, and they will leave. So just something to be mindful of. Be honest, just tell them, you know, what's going on with you. Ask for time and whatever else you need. Allow them to work with you, okay? So that's something to keep in mind. For those of you, the ending is going on during the time that we're looking at, okay? There's a difficult ending here because someone's withholding their emotion, because someone's just holding back, okay? There's still secrets, they're still holding back their emotions, they're still holding back their heart, they're keeping it to themselves, they're not willing to give it to you. And there's just, you're not on the same page with what you want because they're just not ready, or you may not be ready, okay, for what they want. So there's a discrepancy there. Okay, so there's an ending, there's opportunity to move on, there's opportunity to move forward. However, whoever this is needs to work through their issues and figure out what they really want and just communicate, just open up, okay? It's someone who cannot open up, that is having a lot of trouble opening up. And it is a burden to them not being able to open up, not being able to just be honest and just tell people how they feel and what they want. It is difficult for them, so if you can find a way to help them, great. If not, maybe they just need some time to reassess things. For others of you, this is a time to release and heal, okay? Don't keep thinking about past pain, don't keep thinking about past betrayal, because it's keeping you stuck, and there's actually a really good opportunity around you during this time. Okay, and again, we've got earth sign energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or just someone who's very down to earth and they mean what they say. That's what that means. Very responsible, very reliable, okay? But definitely the energy of endings with 3 10s, and the moon is also about cycles. And then you have the opportunity to move to a new beginning, whether that is with the same person from a different approach, with someone new, or new beginning in terms of just moving on your own, clearing your head, focusing more on your business, your goals, your family, while you work through your own emotions and decide what you want before you put yourself out there again. Okay, so it'll be different for everyone. It just depends where you are. But if you are single, just know that you're still, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, holding on to the past, or still holding a flame for someone that is not coming back, okay, unfortunately. And that is holding you back from moving on and getting the relationship and the love that you actually want and deserve, because it's around you, the possibility is around you now, but you have to just release the past. It's easier said than done, I know, but that's how it goes, isn't it? For others of you, this is someone new coming in, and they're the person helping you work through your own emotions. So it's important that you open up and you make yourself vulnerable with this person as much as you can, because they will stay and they really want to help you, okay? They really want to just help you work through your own emotions to heal. But you have to get it out, okay? You have to talk about what happened. You have to talk about how you feel. And for others, this could mean going through to a therapist. Okay, so counseling can be happening with this energy, and maybe that's where you're investing. But it is for the best, because it helps you come out of your shell. It helps you release the past. It helps you heal and be ready for new beginnings. For those of you, this could definitely be buying a house together, moving in together with this energy. And maybe it's been a long and kind of a process that's been dragged out, going on, and you got to the point where you didn't even know if it was happening, and that's what's coming through with the 9 of Cups. Okay, the saying yes. For others, this could be pregnancy. Definitely pregnancy happening, maybe after a few different attempts or different procedures that you've had to go through, but it's finally happening. You get your family, so that's good. Or, you know, you've given birth and it's a long recovery process. However, it's still a beautiful thing, and it's still wonderful to celebrate. Okay, so that could be happening as well. So know that everything is happening for a reason, and something does need to come to a close. Something does need to come to an end. And we do need time to process. Don't rush yourself, okay? We do need time to process. We do need time to heal and to understand the lessons before we can release that experience and move on, so we don't have to go back there again. So don't rush yourself. Take it nice and easy with that Knight of Pentacles, whatever this is for you. Okay, so now I'm going to pull 2 cards, talk about guidance for you. Now this is a deck, I've been telling all the signs, this is a deck that I've just created for myself. Used for myself, found it very insightful, and decided to use it for you as well. Nothing fancy, it's just my writing on some cards. I just sat down and channeled the messages, and it's 77 cards. Because I've been trying to find an oracle deck that I can use regardless of the topic or the question, and I haven't found it, so I just made it up for myself. I might turn it into a proper deck, but I don't think now is the time. But anyway, just so you know what this is. So let's see, advice for Pisces for career finances. First 2 weeks of January 2019, and advice for Pisces for emotional life and love life. First 2 weeks of January 2019. No. There we go. So let's see, career finances. We've got autumn and maturing. So things are maturing when it comes to your job and when it comes to your career. So it's definitely talking about moving up, moving onwards. Something you started in the autumn time, and again going back to November time, is now maturing. It's now ready, and it's now coming up for you. And again, for others, this is just going to a new level, but it's going up a level when it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances, your business. Okay, it's also about something it's stabilized. Okay, it has stabilized, and soon enough you will see the fruit of your labor, and it will be something that you can count on. It will be something that is mature, it's there, it's reliable. Okay, you can make a living off of it. You can just make a living just off that, okay, if that's the situation. But that's really, really good. And it's also, you know, kind of moving on from things. So again, ties in with the rest of it, because it's like the leaves are falling, getting ready for a complete new stage, complete new cycle. For emotional life and love life, we have spring, birth, regeneration. So you got timing cards, both timing cards. Now springtime, this means you may need to take some time for yourself, and you'll be ready to get back into it during the springtime, March time in particular. For others of you, it is about pregnancy. Okay, find out that you're pregnant, or you're giving birth during this time, or giving birth during the springtime, and this is just a time when you need to take it easy. Yeah. For others of you, this can talk about, again, regeneration of a relationship, but there's something new to it. Okay, there's something new to it. So that is how it can be regenerated, not recreated, regenerated. Okay, so it's not going to be the same thing again. It will be something different. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with this energy. The birth of a new relationship can happen with this energy as well, but again, you need to be regenerated first. So focus on the healing, or if that's what you've been doing, know that that's why you're going to get the birth of a new relationship. Okay, your love life will be regenerated and emotions restored and refilled, okay, with this energy. But yeah, looking very, very good. New energy, okay, when it comes to this sector in your life, which is something that is very, very needed with these cards. But that is your reading, Pisces, for the first 2 weeks of January. I really hope that you enjoy it. I hope you find it useful. Let me know, okay? I'm looking forward to your thoughts. If this makes absolutely no sense to you, it just means it's not for you. Watch your other signs and any other sign you want to watch. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to your thoughts. Tell me how these cards apply to you if they do. Tell me if you enjoy the format, if you find it useful, okay? Whatever you want to share, I'm looking forward to your thoughts. Thank you once again for all your wonderful support. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful time ahead and a happy new year once again. And I will speak to you again very, very soon. Bye for now.